Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. I'm Sam and this is my co-host Phil, and today we have Chris Rea. We think that's how you say his name. Correct us if we are wrong. And this is the Road to Hell.
Yeah, it sounds like a pretty heavy song that we're about to get into.
Yeah.
No idea about Chris, so we just kind of went into this one off a whim and are going to check out what he has to offer. And we've been doing that on this channel for a long time now.
Yeah.
First time reactions are the name of the game on Bars and Barbells. And if you want to join us, be a part of that journey, we'd love to have you if this is your first time checking us out. And we, like I said, have gotten into all different genres, all different eras. This is coming from the late 80s, so I'm interested to see what that's going to sound like in terms of a progression, maybe from the 80s into the 90s. But apparently Chris is really well renowned for his storytelling.
Yeah,
and
we love storytelling here. At least
Sam
I do.
in particular loves her storytelling. And so I'm excited to check it out because I also do enjoy that aspect. You ready to?
Yeah, I think this is also supposed to be a little bit of like a rocky, bluesy kind of sound, right?
No idea.
Well, when we were reading about it a little bit before, I think that's what it said. So I was excited because I like the blues sound. So
I must have missed that, but Sam is excited. I'm excited. Let's get to it.
let's do it.
Stood still on a highway, I saw a woman by the side of the road, with a face that I knew like my own, reflected in my window. Well, she walked up to my quarter light, and she bent down real slow. A fearful pressure paralyzed me in my shadows.
Eerie to start.
She said, son, what are you doing here? My fear for you has turned me in my grave. I said, Mama, I come to the valley of the rich, myself to sell. She said, son, this is the road to hell.
I feel like I'm getting ready for the Wild Wild West right now. Well, seriously, like that's what if you like combine the music instrumentation with the storytelling, it feels like, you know, we're traveling back in time and to the Wild Wild West.
Somebody's about to come in the saloon and shoot it up.
Yeah, but on a obviously more deeper note on
Yes.
this one. But that's the vibe that I get is the Wild Wild West.
On your journey across the wilderness, from the desert to the well, you have strayed upon the motorway to hell.
We got a banger. This one's fire. Loving it. Sounds so smooth. You know, I loved the beginning. The intro was cool, how it really created this capturing dynamic, you know, captivated me already right off the intro. And then we got into the groove, which is so fantastic, driven by that bass line, that hard-hitting snare, but overlaid beautifully with the keys. And then, you know, we just finished with this excellent guitar work that just sets the tone. It's so smooth. Like I said, I love it.
Yeah, no, I love the sound of it too. In the beginning, like you said, it started very slow, and you could really focus on the storytelling of what he was saying and kind of get this visual in your mind, and then moved into where the instrumentation picked up a lot. And, you know, you touched a lot on the instrumentation there, so I won't harp on that for too long. But what I really liked is just, like you said, the overlay of like the guitar work and the keys to me sounds really, really great. And I feel like it has like a really fast drum pace, which I like as well, because it kind of keeps this like faster tempo.
Yeah, which, you know, goes alongside this gritty vocal that he has, this raspy vocal, which is perfect for this storytelling
Yes,
vibe. That
agreed. Like the vibe of this song.
Yeah, and in that respect, reminds me a little bit, you know, not completely, but a little bit from what we've heard as to Bob Seger.
Yeah.
You know, we've really loved the stuff he's put together, right?
Yeah, his stuff has been great.
And so from that vocal and the storytelling idea, you know, a little bit of resemblance there for me. And captivating me with the lyrics. I'm not sure, though, where we're going with this one. Obviously, we're talking about a road to hell. What that actually is, I feel like there's more meaning to it. And it might be open to interpretation on what the road to hell actually is. But I'm getting the vibe, like on the surface, you may think life is a certain way, but we're really going down the road to hell based on the path that we're taking and not even realizing it. So I don't know how that might be, but that's the surface level of the lyrics that I'm gathering thus far.
Yeah, I was a little bit confused because I think in the beginning he mentioned like the whole beginning portion where before the instrumentation started, he was talking about how he was almost talking to like his mother who's bit past, right? So it was almost like he's having this conversation with somebody from the dead, and he's telling her that he's essentially about to sell himself, like sell his soul for money.
Yeah.
So like to me, like I was taking the whole thing more as like, you know, people will make decisions to get what they want, but sacrifice their values or their soul or whatever. And then everything after that, even though life seems, you think like having people around and being rich and whatever is like, you know, great, you're actually on the road to hell because the underlying point of it is that like now you're owned, like your soul's owned, right? By like the devil.
Yeah, by greed, essentially.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah, I would agree. But I think like there's some lyrics in the verse there though that were not specific in what he was talking about.
Yeah,
so,
open for interpretation for sure.
Yeah, but I think generally what you just said is exactly correct. So anyways, let's run it back a little bit, get back into this fire song from Chris. That was Chris Rea, A Road to Hell.
That was cool. I think that was very different.
I don't know what we got in this last 10 seconds here. Nothing? Nope, doesn't look like
Just
it.
a little fade out.
Yeah, and I love the layering at the end there with the electric guitar between the solo, but then they blended like two aspects of that solo together, which was awesome. I think as well, you know, we talked about the meaning of the song, and then we got into that section right after the pause, or after the solo, I should say, and he mentioned about credit.
Yeah.
And paper, referencing money, seemingly so. And it was interesting though, because the use of credit kind of means that you're indebted, right? So
yeah.
You're in debt, as we said in the beginning, with your soul. You know, you're on the road to hell, and you're giving your soul, and you're in debt to where you have to go. So you've got all this paper that just goes out and doesn't actually mean anything.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's going to come back to bite you in the ass. And so it was a really, really cool song. I love this one from Chris. You know, the music was great. The vocal was great. The lyrics were great. Energy was great.
Yeah, that was
What
really
about
cool.
you?
I thought it was really cool. I thought it was definitely very unique. I feel like the mix of the storytelling with that like kind of harder rocky sound was really interesting, because it really, I feel like, fit the meaning or like the lyrics of the song very well. I also liked his vocal. I thought he did a very good job. Like, it was very clear. You could hear like very clearly follow the story. Like, sometimes I find that there's songs that will have like a heavier kind of rock sound to them, and it's harder to actually hear the storytelling that they're trying to do. But this was great. Like, I thought it was like a really interesting kind of journey to follow along.
Yeah, and where could you visualize yourself listening to this kind of song? Where would you feel like it would fit in with your playlist?
I feel like this is something that I would need to listen to more in just like a chilling out kind of setting. Like, I don't think this is something that I personally would listen to while I'm like working out, or if I was like in a party kind of mode. I think it would be more of just like chilling out and relaxing and just like intentionally listening to music.
An introspective mood.
Yeah, kind of more like that. What about you?
I think it would be when I was doing something a little more mindless, like chores or something. I could definitely see myself listening to this, or working on something where it's like background, but I'm not, you know, when you're doing something, but you're not really having to think about what you're doing too much.
Yeah.
Like driving as well was the other thing I was going to say. Was that I could see myself driving and listening to this one, and having, because I really have enjoyed that, you know, with songs and music in general, is when you can drive and listen to something that has a little more meaning, but you can like not be too engaged when you're driving and listening to the lyrics and taking it all in and thinking about life and all that kind of stuff. I really enjoy that. So I think this would fit right in with that
I think it kind of depends, because this song is great because I feel like there's two aspects of it, right? Like, there's the storytelling side of it. So like you said, if you wanted to actually be sitting and like kind of contemplating and listening to the lyrics, like what you just said, I think is totally valid, or what I said about being more introspective. But it also has a really good groove.
It
so
does.
I mean, if you are like not really fully zoned into what they're saying, but you just want something that's like a good groove, like you said, like if you're cleaning or you're, you know, working on something and you do need to be a little bit more mentally focused, but you like the groove of it, the energy of it. So I mean, I think it's pretty versatile.
I think the thing that would separate it from being less of like a dance or radio or club vibe or anything like that would be that there's no standout hook.
Yeah,
it's
fair.
all storytelling throughout with the use of the electric guitar. The electric guitar was kind of like the hook almost, right?
Bringing in a little bit like more energy to it.
Yeah. So anyway, so really love this one from Chris. So let us know if there's anything else out there that we should check out. I believe this is one of his more popular songs, and it's off the album Road to Hell. So this was the self-titled track, and I really enjoyed it. It was a great song. You did as well, right?
Yeah,
so
that's great.
That's 4 thumbs up here, guys. We need another one from you. That's the 5th one down below. Hit the subscribe button if you want to join us on this journey. If this is your first time here with us, we drop 2 videos every single day. We do music, comedy, sports, a little bit of history as well. So if you're into that vibe, this is a place to be. We drop 2 more videos tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you then.